Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Kuro no Kiseki. Last episode, we tackled the entire dungeon of Langport. Yeah, it took so long. Yes, finally, we're back here. This episode, we're gonna go back to the red. We're gonna go back to the red. And yeah, we're gonna make some more story progression after we finished our hard-earned dungeon boss fighting, which took like so long. Alright, go to the red, leave the area. Okay. Go to the red and leave the area. Oh wow, the scenery feels different from over here. Oh look, there's a movie theater. The area has developed more recently, right? Yeah, Langport was originally just a massive port for the south. Following the Democratic Revolution and the Orbital Revolution, however, it's been developed a lot. Wow, it feels like it's fitting the Calvert's second largest city. That building's super tall. That's the Langport Trade Center. Some people call it the Gleaming Tower. We don't really have any use for the building itself this time, but a lot of people pass through the square out front. You can consider our rounds just about done when we click the message board there. Oh no, I know that voice. Oh, the woman from Tyro Times. Eh? Do you know her? Yeah, she's a try-hard news reporter that we met a while ago. We're on a business trip. And also, what brings you here? Huh, really? Well, Dingles did say she's ridiculously lucky. There's that, but it seems like she's also got a pretty good nose. Great then, best of luck with that. We'll be leaving now. She's still behind us. Nope, I don't see anything! Dude, let's walk away right just now. Yeah, she's still there. She's not even trying to hide herself. Why the hell are you following us? It's about the Giacomo case. I don't have anything to tell you. No, I don't care about that. There's no point chasing old news like that. Then you don't need anything from me, right? Right? Wrong. Interesting things always happen around you guys. Maybe you're not responsible, but you got a certain factor that seems to draw things to you. If I follow you, I bet I'll just naturally come across some big scoop. So don't mind me, just proceed as usual. How the hell am I supposed to do that? This damn newbie really thinks she's a big shot. Fine, I'll give you a little tip, alright? We've been keeping our eyes on a certain person around here. Look, he's over there. Maxim... Huh? Is that the Maxim Lugan? Oh yeah, she's the Z1 guy. He's really famous, right? Vaughn. What's the Red Shooting Star doing here? Well, that's highly confidential. But some big-time celebrity hanging around in Langford on his own like that? Don't you think it's kinda weird? I suppose it is. Feels bad for Maxim. Fortunately, we got work on another case, so we can't follow him around ourselves right now. It's a tough call, but you're close to it, Dingo, so I guess I will risk it. Can I leave that case to you? I want to write about politics, but this sounds like something a gossip magazine should be following. The Tyro Times has an entertainment and sports section, right? I'm sure you'll help snag a big story and manage to take credit for it if you can get into any department you want. Besides, isn't this a good opportunity to learn about Dingo's specialty? Hook, line, and sinker from Mario. You're right. I really do have a lot to learn about the entertainment section. I'll make sure to get a good story without breaking any rules or invading anyone else's private life. Hehe. And finally, Dingo will finally recognize me. Yeah, that's the spirit. Best of luck then. Thank you for the info. Just you wait. I'll get the biggest darn scoop you've ever seen. Hehe, she's kinda cute. She's a bit older than I am, isn't she? Well, if she's a reporter, she should be somewhere in her 20s. Vaughn, you did it again. I have no idea what you're talking about. What? I didn't lie, did I? Not that there is anything to keep our eyes on with him. Look, I eliminated the problem, alright? Let's go check the message board, because it's case closed. Got it. Huh, understood. Alright, check the board. Tower of the Eastern Quarter. I come from Rakion of the Eastern Quarter. First time Spriggans in the area. Tour and make an interesting experience. Help me guide around the Eastern Quarters. Waiting at the 9 Dragons Hotel. Looks like there's another one. Martial Arts Demonstration of the Eastern Martial Arts. I don't mind if you're not a professional. If you're interested, come visit me at the park in Newtown. Huh. A message. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you earlier. There, here's the location of the dummy company we were discussing. Feel free to scope it out a bit and don't run into guns blazing, alright? This is... Did something happen? No, just a message from Jack. He was telling me where the Mastodon Trading Building is. A's dummy company? Well, shall we head there? I'd rather not go so suddenly. I'm interested, but we should scope out the area. We don't have to rush, but I marked it out on the map for now, so we can go once we've dealt with our 4 SPGs. Alright boys, we are gonna do a consultation regarding the package, I guess. Yeah, right here. Oh ho ho! If it isn't Vaughn. It's been a while since I've seen you. You gotten taller again, haven't you? Do you need your eyes checked, Grandma? Didn't I meet with you when I last came through? Excuse me, Vaughn, but who is this? This is Grandma Bao. She helped me when I was young and poor. She ran the inn that I stayed at, though it's long been closed since she's retired since. I've settled it down now. Prefer to just sit back and watch everyone go about their lives. Even though I'm retired, a lot of people still come for me for advice. Wow, the elder's wisdom. We actually have a village near our old settlement that had people like that. It's cool when things are similar to what I have at home. It makes me feel all warm and happy. Yo, we're here for a request from Neil. I've been waiting for you to come. Please help that poor kid. I gotta ask though, what's this guy's relation to you? Nothing really, he's just a regular tourist. He had a troubled look on his face, so I decided to help. That's when I learned he was being chased by Heiyu. It's a misunderstanding though, so I'm hoping you can help him somehow. Eh? He's being chased by Heiyu? If this is some kind of misunderstanding, can you tell us how this happened? It'd be easier if you talk to the man himself for the exact details. If only there was an out-of-the-way place to talk, that would be perfect. How about we talk about it in our room in a Cinnamon Flower Inn? Should be pretty hard for Heiyu to eavesdrop on us there. Ah yes, it should be fine. I'll speak with Neo and send him over there then. I'll get him now, is that okay? Let me think. Screw it, we got no problem doing it now. Sure, no problem. Call him over now then. I'll go get him, please save him. Yo, Shirioso, what up? Hope you can keep lurking around. Really appreciate it. It's a pleasure meeting you. I'm Neil. I'm assuming you're all from the Solutions Office. Yep, I'm Vaughn from the Arclight Solutions Office. And these two are my helpers. Let's get to the point already. What exactly is the problem here? I heard from Grandma Bao that you're currently being chased by Heiyu. Yes, I can't exactly do anything in public right now. It's all because of the cursed briefcase. A briefcase? Can you tell us what's in it? How am I doing? I'm doing fine, Shirioso. On the first glance, it was filled with various Middle Eastern pastries and snacks. I just really want that affiliate, you know? Really grinding that affiliate status. Though, when I met with Grandma Bao, I found out that you can open a hidden compartment. It looked like some kind of white powder drug. Nani? Drugs? Huh? Doesn't Heiyu have a heavy hand over the drug market? That explains why you're being chased by them. So you say, and you don't sound like a black market seller. Where did you even get this briefcase? I guess you could say it happened by chance, or got what I deserved. It happened a few days ago. I left the Chabo alone, and I recently was in the Middle East. So right when I was about to return to Calvard, someone asked me and said, when you head back to Calvard, want to do a small job for us? All I had to do was bring this briefcase back with me. So that's when you got this drug-filled briefcase. Yep, I didn't know about that part. I remember it was a rare opportunity, so I took it without tickets. Reminds me of the P3 thing, where students get stand for putting drugs into coin lockers. Then I took the briefcase back here to Langport. Halfway through my journey was when I was chased by Heiyu. I wasn't exactly sure what was happening, so I had Grandma Bao hide me. And that's quite the situation. Grandma's really playing with fire here. Alright, I think I have the full picture of the situation. How about the delivery? What instructions were you given exactly? Depending on what you were told, this could go a few different ways. Yeah, about that. The person who trusted me with this actually called me a few hours ago. When I told him I was being chased by Heiyu, he gave me some new instructions. He wanted me to pass it to another person, so on the appointed time, I'm to leave it at a specific location. And so you have to deliver it to someone else. He was probably a bit more anxious when he found out you were chased by Heiyu. So, what do we do now? Nothing special. In fact, it's quite easy. We go and deliver the suitcase. When they come out, we hand them over to Heiyu. Are you sure this is the right way? It's gonna be a bit dangerous, but it's the best plan we have. We can save you and deal with the drugs in one fell swoop. Yes, you can. In that case, you can let me deliver the suitcase. It'd be good work experience. If a child delivers a suitcase, they'll probably be a bit more careless. It's up to you now, Fairy. We're just gonna use Fairy as bait? Oh boy. Oorah! Yeah, oorah! Let's hurry to the drop-off location then. Should stay here. Would be trouble if you go out in public. I understand. As for the drop-off location, it's in a park in Newtown, on a bench facing the sea. Everyone, please be careful. Head to the park, northernmost green. Oh boy. Is it here? Or we really have to go outside? Oh boy, I guess we do have to go outside. Alright. Child labor, yay. Oorah! You remember those streams of the Dark Pictures anthology? Where you just hear the words, oorah! From the soldiers? Oorah! Anyway. Leave the benches over here, right? This is the spot where Neo's supposed to deliver the package. Yep, and he was told to leave the suitcase on the bench facing the sea. It's almost time now, let me take it. We'll be keeping an eye out for the resistance, so please be careful. Stay on guard and be prepared to do with anything that might happen. Never watch them, okay? Understood. Alright, let's begin. Uh-oh. Do they fall for the bait? So that's the guy retrieving the suitcase. What do we do, Vaughn? Keep your distance and follow him. Make sure you're not seen. Here it is. Oh, you did well. Did he listen to my instructions? Did he send another person? Yep. They were completely different people. He actually got a little girl to do it. Ayu definitely did not pick up on it. We shouldn't have any issues now. So that's the man responsible for the drugs, eh? They haven't noticed us yet. I don't see anyone else nearby. Should we engage them now? Yeah, let's get him. Get suppression. Nani? Huh? How? How did you know we were here? Buh, you messed it up. Let go of me, you wretched Heiyu thugs. You always get in my way, you eyesores. Ah, you're Heiyu. I didn't even notice them at all. Heh, they were just using us this entire time. No, you were letting Neil deal with this whichever way he wanted, weren't you? God dang it, we were being used. Huh? At least it saved us some work. It definitely made it easier on us that he asked you guys for help. I'm sorry that we were forced to waste your time. Let us deal with the rest. As for the man, Neil, please hand him over to us. Right, Neil didn't know what he was getting into. He was responsible to bringing the drugs into Langport. Please don't be so harsh on him. So you say. We'll take the situation into account, but we still must punish him ourselves. Those are the laws of Heiyu. Outsiders should obey us and let us do our jobs. Our job is to protect Neil, and hand him over to Heiyu would break our term. I do think we should be able to convince him. The quickest way would be to show our strength. Although if we do that, there's a risk that we lose. You know what? I'll challenge them to a match. Screw that shit. Let's challenge them. Let's try this then. Heiyu's rules don't pertain to me, so I'm not going to talk about those. I will say, we have our own set of beliefs and rules. We were tasked with the safety of our client. I'm sorry we cannot turn him over to you. Enough your arrogance. Well, how about this? Let's see whose belief will triumph over the others by settling this with a fight. If we win, you will guarantee our client safely. If you win, we will turn him over to you. What an interesting idea. No wonder you're all guests of the Liu family. Very well, let's find a suitable spot then. Alright, this place should be fine. We won't be bothering anyone else here. And go easy on you just because you have 2 girls with you, understood? You better be going all out. Yes, we already knew as much. This is for Neil, you will not lose. I'm good to go on your orders. Let's go then. I'll show you that our values will triumph. How interesting. We could start off with stuff like this. They don't affect the story, but they affect your alignment choices, which is pretty nice. Alright. Fairy, please get a turn. If they just focus on Bond, we should be fine. Nopers. Let's keep doing arts. Yeah, arts seems to be the way to go. Are they really healing themselves? Oh, I missed. But should be fine. Oh, they have a shield too? That's annoying. Ow. Ugh. We're taking a lot of damage. But we should be fine, right? Oh, come on. They're almost done. Boom. Good. Not a problem. We defeated the Heiyu members with ease. So this is your true strength. I underestimate. And now, why the Luffy and Sal trust you so much? Well, that's that. Your Moonflower status is too difficult to fight against. It's hard to keep up with you two. I'm glad we won. We have seen to accept you as Spriggans and your resolve. We will drop this transgressions and not pursue anymore this time. You must warn him not to overstep his boundaries or be taken advantage of like that again. We will, and we will be very thankful that you gave us this chance. Jeez, we'll be off first then. Thank you for the fight. What? You beat Heiyu in a fight and got them to drop it all? Huh, I'm so sorry you had to go through all that trouble just for me. But I can't thank you enough. You all saved my life. Don't worry about it. I'm happy that things turned out okay. You're free to roam the streets once more. I hope that you learn your lesson from this. Don't go accepting random jobs like that ever again. I understand. No matter what happens, everything is fine now. You did a terrific job, Vaughn. Your assistants too. Here's a small dessert for you three as thanks. Ooh, almond jelly. Wow, thanks a lot. Come on, Graham. I'm not some little kid anymore, unlike these two over here. You always look like a child to me. It's honestly funny seeing Bond being treated like a kid. I'll send a request fee to your account later. I'll be off then. Thank you for all your hard work. I have to thank you too, Grandma Bao. Thanks for taking me in during all this. I'll be sure to give you some gifts next time I come to Langport. I'll be looking forward to it, of course. Well then, Neo and Vaughn, take care of yourselves. Oh no. Oh boy. Let me fix this real quick. Alright, green exclamation mark at the hotel. Alright, the next one will be at the hotel. Alright, let's keep her going. I don't think we can get affiliate today, but we could try to get it in a few days. That's all I can really say. Irasai. Ooh, gifty. There's a lot of accessories I do want to buy, but I can't buy them, sadly. Ooh, new weapon. Fuck it, skip one for Agnes. We got armor too. I'll give armor to you. And boots? Yeah, screw it. We'll give, like, another... Okay.
いかがしましょう。
Oh yeah, I forgot I have this art driver. I gotta use this somehow. Yeah, I gotta be careful, at least. Driver. Yeah, we already got the drivers. This is not where we do. This is not where we do weapon upgrades, right? No, not yet. I see. Not here. Stop saying fine wine. Fuck's sakes. We go over there later, not now. But first, we go to the hotel. Tour of Eastern Quarter, Pilter. Green, exclamation mark at the hotel. Yo, are you Miss Caroline, the person who sent this message? The Arkwright Solutions Officer, he's here to take your request. Oh my, I've been waiting for you, Mrs. Spriggan. I'd like to immediately request a tour. Wait a second, I need to ask you something before that. All the possible people, why are you asking us to give you a tour? I was wondering that as well. You said something about being interesting if we gave the tour. We're not from around here, but I think there are better people. Yeah, it's actually sad. This is our first time at Langport. Indeed, I am aware giving tours is not your specialty. I've heard about you from a local guide. He said you're a talented fixer was here. When do you want to meet someone like that? I thought it'd be fun and on the off chance you make me on a tour. You know, requesting something like that just for curiosity's sake is a bit much, you know? There's a lot of risks involved. There's a chance that you might not trust us, but fuck it. I understand how you feel. What should we do, Vaughn? Good question. Tell you the truth, this isn't really our job. However, this might be a good chance for these girls to get a good grasp of the city. Also not a bad idea to take a raver every once in a while and take on tasks like this. Okay. Well, no point in turning you down. It's different from our usual job, but we can do it. Hehe, thanks. Looks like it's gonna be an entertaining day. Alright, looks like we have a tour of Langport as well. I definitely thought he'd reject the request. In that case, let's go to the Eastern Quarter first. Yeah, it's a short walk over to the Eastern Quarter's main street. Can let us decide where to go once we get there. Yeah, I'll leave the tour plan to you. Miss Caroline is now accompanying you. Alright. Yeah, the Eastern Quarter starts near that gate over there, right? All those red buildings are beautiful. Yeah, they were constructed based on the unique Eastern architectural elements. Really gives off a warm feeling. What's with that light from the paper? What with the light from the paper lanterns? Lanterns and wooden buildings. It's a beautiful town with a unified appearance and friendly atmosphere. Alright then. Perhaps we should start our sightseeing from here. Yeah, since we're sightseeing, we have to cover Main Street for sure. Before that, while we're here, should we go to the theater? They have a theater here? I wonder what it's like. The theater's a great recommendation. We actually watched a performance there earlier. It was overwhelming. Wow, can't wait to see that. We can talk about the specifics once we go inside. Oh my, what a vibrant atmosphere. But there aren't any shows at this time. The last one just ended a little while ago, so they're probably not doing the one at the moment. The singing and sword dancing were amazing, so I'd definitely like to see it again. I agree since we made the effort of coming here. Although I have to ask, what kind of plays can you see in the theater? Doesn't look like a place we could see an opera or musical. Its purpose is to show up Eastern performing arts passed down through the generations. They don't just show off songs and dances, but also incorporate sword dancing at a specific part. Wow, sword dancing. You definitely don't see that at Arakion Opera House. That being said, the Iraqian Opera House is also a famous place to host spectacular singers. As for this theater, we would not be remiss to not mention that Eastern culture sets they use were also mesmerizing. Yeah, not to mention their star dancer. There's no doubt this is a hot attraction. Star dancer, you say? What kind of person are they? Ooh, the red-haired guy who performed this morning was amazing. Oh yeah, it was totally crazy how great he looks in a female costume. Huh? I wonder what he'll perform next. Really want to see it again. It was so good it makes me not want to go back home. It looks like they were blown away. Aaron seems to be really popular. I can't believe there's an actor who's that amazing. I'd definitely love to see him. Alright then, it's enough of the theater, let's go back to Main Street. Yeah, let's go. Back to Main Street. Alright, ahead of us are the Eastern Quarter's main food stalls. There are all sorts of food stalls, some specifically for tourists and others that sell rather peculiar stuff. Something smells really good. I'd love to grab a bite. My guidebook says there's a lot of delicious food to get here. Hehe, really feel like a festival. Yeah, go ahead and try some of these places out. Talk to the guy with the green. Hey, you over there! How about buying a souvenir? I got some cheap herbal medicine, a lucky pot, loads of stuff you can only buy here, as well as a ton of mochi merchandise. Mochi? I thought it's Mishi. They're kind of real popular with the ladies. Some people say it looks like the mascot from Crossroad, but that's just their imagination. Oh, it's on purpose. Think it's Mishi. What? How would you like a mochi plushie, ma'am? It's the Eastern Quarter's new mascot. It's definitely gonna get more popular. I do feel drawn to its plain figure face. In that case, I'll take 20 of them. I'll give them to my relatives and son's friend. Wow, how generous. Alright, I think it's time to stop. Oh, you think so? I wonder what I should do. Yo, don't be saying that to an important customer. I'll even sell you some non-counterfeit Eastern bracelets at their set price. No complaints with that deal, right? What's up to Miss Caroline? Well, in that case, I'll go ahead and buy them at their set price. I just love it when I ever get a generous customer. Good grief, I guess you're bound to splurge when you're on vacation. Oh boy. There's a ton of books I've never seen before. I love these unique covers, makes me want to buy a few. If you like the covers, just wait till you see the insides. Is there any particular book you're interested in? That book, Frontier Tribes, A History of the Struggle for Autonomy, catch your eye? It's a fascinating true story about the various times blood was spilt fighting out in the eastern frontier. It seems rather serious. As a tourist, perhaps it's better to look at some happier books. How about this book, The Beauty of the Eastern Arts and Crafts? There are a bunch of pictures, so it might be a fun read. Yeah, that sounds good. I suppose I'll buy it. Well, it might not be enough to learn about the Eastern culture just by reading a picture book, but then again, I'm happy that you're interested in Eastern culture at all. This shopkeeper has a rather haughty attitude. For fuck's sakes. We're just taking a tour in the city, which is basically the whole quest. Oh, welcome, if it ain't Vaughn. Yo, Gramps, you're looking well. Cause I'm eating healthy nowadays. Are you or your friends interested in some of my work? I'll give you free samples, so feel free to give it a try. What kind of food is this? Well, I'll let you know they're fresh off the grill. Grilled caterpillar on the stick, eat them while they're oh, bugs. Don't bring those near me. I ran to them while gardening a while back, they're a nuisance. Cece don't want to see one ever again, especially not cook on a skewer. About to faint. Well, pull yourself together. I would faint if I saw bugs, to be honest. True. Well, I know some people who tried it and said it was delicious. Even if that's the case, I don't think I'm a fan. Alright then, it looks like we've seen most of what is there to see. Yeah, I'm really happy I got to do so much shopping. Even though you were scared, you ended up eating that grilled caterpillar, didn't you? I feel like I was gonna have to muster up a lot of courage since I came here to visit. Honestly, it didn't taste as bad as I expected, but that being said, I don't want to try it again. Anytime I think about caterpillars, I just feel nauseous. I understand completely. That aside, where should we go now? Not that I actually remembered something while you're visiting all the stores. I read this novel about a gambler from Langport once and took me to a pub there in the city. All sorts of gambling matches going on in that pub. It was a cool story featuring several different outlaws. That sounds interesting. What's the title of that book? That's the thing. I forgot to tell you. Last I checked, it was out of print. I couldn't find it at the bookstore. I see. I'd like to read it if I get the chance. Yeah, definitely read it if you can. Let me say, there's a real pub in the Eastern Quarter. I'd love to see it. Maybe just the book. Might be just like the book. I'd love to gamble if I get the chance as well. Well, if you're talking about pubs and gambling, there's only one place that fits the bill. We were there not too long ago. Well, let's go again. Talk about Jack's bar, right? Ready to move out. Alright, I guess we're going back to Jack's bar, I guess. Well, it's an unexpected clean place. The bar in this story was all ragged and worn down. Well, the setting of the book may not necessarily been this bar. Well, if it ain't the Vaughn gang. Looks like you brought a lady with you. What's the matter? Miss Hallie, I'm glad we caught you at the right time. We got a request to show this woman to a pub here. Something about liking the pub from a novel about the Eastern Quarter, and she liked it so much that she wanted to come see if yours was the real deal. A novel? I want to ask you about something unrelated, if that's alright. Do people gamble at this pub? I know it usually doesn't happen in pubs, but I wanted to give it a try. We gamble here. We could absolutely give it a try. However, since it's your first time and you're a beginner, we'll only gamble at low rates. Is that alright? Yeah, of course. I'd love if you go easy on me. Alright then. I'll get the playing cards ready. Are we gambling? Whoa, we're gambling! Fuck me. I dropped my phone. Alright, you can join us, Vaughn. Huh? Well, I guess it can't be helped. Hee we'll cheer for you from the sideline. Please show us your skills. Sheesh. Why was I dragged into this? Now stop complaining. You have anything better to do. Alright, what game are we playing? First, I'd like to play something classic, something that we all know. In that case, how about some poker, or blackjack, or maybe some baccarat? We prefer if we start things easy. Yes, please, I'm excited to play with all of you. Alright then, one chip is 10 mira. You bet it's just a try run. I really don't want to lose. I'll take things seriously enough that I don't start dozing off, got it? Oops, my bad. So Vaughn and the others had a fun time playing cards. Since Jack and Allie went easy, Miss Caroline enjoyed her time playing. Thanks a lot, you two. To throw up gambling made it more fun. I better make sure not to get too addicted to it. Trust me, you don't want to get addicted to gambling, or else me playing Genshin Impact will have a huge effect on you. But I really felt like something out of my novel. Happy to be of service. Well, if you like it, feel free to come back. I don't recommend coming at night, though. Alright, then where to next? I think I may have seen all I wanted to see. Oh wait, now that you mention it, there is one thing. Do you remember something you wanted to do? Yeah, but appointment for acupuncture massage. Her rumors that it improves your blood flow and thought it would be a good time to try it out since I came here. Actually, acupuncture, right? That's where a needle sticks into your body, right? If that's what you're looking for, then Long Kai's gonna be your guy. Yes, I believe that was the one. On the back side of the building, we'll take you there. Alright, let's go. Oh boy, I do not want to think of bad things about acupuncture, alright? Great, this is the therapeutic center. You can really see its long history from the outside. I'm sure you can get an authentic treatment here. Right, I'm a little scared of getting poked with needles. It seems like it'll fix my shoulders and hip pain, so I'll give it a go. It's more like shot wake-up pain, if you really think about acupuncture. Usually it's not a place you want to go when you're sightseeing, but given what you said, this is the place to be. What kind of therapy do they do? I bet it'd be a good place to recover after a tough battle. Definitely a fairy way of seeing things. Alright, I guess this is our currency. It was a fun time. Thank you so much for taking me. It'll be definitely a hold in my heart. No problems. Go enjoy the rest of your trip. Phew! Guess we're finally done doing something non-Sprigony. That was a long tour, by the way. Thank you, Vaughn. Took on this request because it gave us a breather, right? Is that right you did this? Though we did get a better grasp of the city and landscape because of it. Nah, I just did it because it'd be easy mirror. I agree. Corpa, easy mirror. Anyway, let's get going. We still have to keep gathering info. Haha, of course. Now we had a chance to switch gears, let's get to it.
これで解決だ。
報酬が振り込まれたわ。
Alright, we got ourselves another quest. Eastern martial arts demonstrations now available. See if your side quest tab for. Okay. We're gonna do one last quest. Martial arts demonstration.
いかがしましょう。またお越しください。
Alright. I guess we'll go there. But hold up. Let me see if we can buy some stuff.
何でも言ってくれよ。また来てくれ。
Okay.
何をするの？
We got Eastern martial arts. Damn, we completed a lot of quests. That's pretty impressive, honestly. I'll give those later. Alright, let's head. I believe the last one is head to the park, and then we can finish off this episode of Kuro no Kiseki. And yeah, I'm going a lot faster than a lot of people would, especially when, it, like, you know, I played the demo already. There's a shop here. I'm just wasting money, poggers. Whoa, we're just wasting our money. Anyways. We're getting those gourmet points. Don't worry, guys. Anyways. Translator Cog. Excuse me, are you our client, Mr. Wang?
Oh, you actually came to fix ours, I presume. I heard you be good knowledge of martial arts, but you really have nice bodies too. How have you been putting these young'uns through some special training?
No, I haven't done any. That's enough, old man. I'm the martial artist here. Now I'm working on mastering the Kunlun style.
You seem to be pretty well trained.
Kunlun? I feel like I've heard of that before. I guess your attacks always seem like you really trained her form. Oh, I had always thought you always known a thing or two about martial arts. Yeah, but a thing or two is about as far as it goes.
Look like you got experience fighting actual battles, like you're a natural at it. No, wait, I see. You must be really been made to brave countless blood-stained conflicts. Countless.
That's amazing. You can tell just from a glance?
Oh, I just call him as I see him.
Well, that's great and all, but can you tell us the contents of your request?
Oh, right. I'd like to put you onto a martial arts demonstration in my stead. It shouldn't be that hard for you, so wouldn't you mind take it on?
Screw it. We'll do it. Alright, we'll do it. In the past, you were always the one giving the demonstrations.
Indeed I was. I teach a style called the Essence of a 24 Form style. It incorporates 24 different moves from the 3 major schools of the Eastern martial arts.
What the? 24 Form style? Means like incorporates from 3 different schools? That sounds really awesome.
Oh, it really isn't all that special. As a matter of fact, the moves were chosen based on how easy they were to learn. The goal isn't exactly to master martial arts or anything, but rather to give our folks a combination of self-defense class and exercises to keep them healthy.
Well, as for self-defense and healthy purposes, it seems like it's a pretty nice thing that you're doing. Hang on, the context sounds fine, but the essence of 24 Form style is a style with a long history. Don't try to take credit for something you didn't come up with.
Oh, of course the Kunlun practitioner would expose this. Young'uns love what I say, and the results speak for themselves. They worship me.
You're doing it for fame? Yeah, you totally fooled me. Oh, back to the story. Why would you need someone to fill in you for this?
Alright, about that. Well, yesterday I just got into a little accident and came out of it with a bit of back injury. I'm fine walking around this, but if I move around too violently, it really does hurt. You get what I mean? I'm in serious pain.
No, I don't get it at all. You look plenty healthy for your age. And don't you practice martial arts? How did you end up straining yourself to hurt your back?
Well, despite my efforts, you can't just triumph over age. It happened while I was surfing yesterday.
Surfing? Surfing? Are you joking, old man? You were surfing in this port.
It's a port where you stand on the board and ride the ocean waves. I heard it's popular with the young folks these days, my elders. And yesterday, he got the biggest waves of this year. It had to go challenge it as a man of adventure. It was a battle between the water and myself, between nature and humanity. Nay, you could say it was a battle betting my existence versus that of the waves.
Huh? Why would the waves' existence matter?
At the finale of all finales, I made it over the biggest wave yet and decided to pull off a glorious 360. Wah!
Wow.
In that moment, I saw the light. It felt as if everything within me had arisen to the final heights. Like I could feel all the good and bad of my entire life at once. And then... oof.
And then...
I fell onto the water and hurt my back.
Well, that sounds anticlimactic as heck. Are you sure that wasn't the light or just an orbital lamp? Wait, how were you able to make it back to that shore in that state?
I was picked up by a boat that happened to pass by. Anyway, that's why it's impossible for me to do demonstration today.
Unbelievable. You should really take care of yourself, old man. You don't want to be losing more of your age. Oh wait, you already did.
Oh, I can't go back and change things now, so it should be fine to ask a problem solver like you to do this in my stead, correct?
Why not? Leave it to us. I don't have a license or anything. It shouldn't matter much if it's just teaching basic self-defense.
Oh, that's good to hear. There are a total of 5 moves I plan to teach today. 2 of the Kunlun and 2 of the Moonflower. 1 is of the Taito style.
So that's the lesson plan. But, well, the moves from the Moonflower and Taito style aren't really things I can teach.
No worries, there's a woman with a Langport bracer skill who's proficient in the Moonflower style. If you bring her along, I'm sure you'll be able to get things done.
Why didn't you ask the guild from the beginning? Well, I already accepted, so I'll get it done.
Oh, I'll leave it to you then.
Alright, we just gotta find the bracer building. Leaves open. Yeah. I guess it points us where the bracer building is. Huh, there's a chain bracer building over here. Who's in it? Huh? You look like those solutions place, aren't you? You got a pretty strange look to you. Except for that girl. She looks like just a normal person. Well, I'm Zhao Lin, student of the Moonflower style. If you need something, you're in the right place. The Moonflower style... Moonflower is a martial art that particularly popular in Langport, is it not? Yeah, it came up when we talked to the old man, but it's known as one of the 3 great Eastern styles. A good few of Heiyu's goons are also use the Moonflower style, but... well, I have to admit there are a lot of Heiyu-affiliated people who come around the dojo. In spite of that, no, the Moonflower style's essence is not one of violence. As both a member of the founding family as a member of the Bracers Guild, I'll prove it to you. Wait, are you one of the teachers of the Moonflower style around here, not just one of its disciples? That doesn't sound like an easy job in a city ruled by Heiyu. Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Really? Either way, while you're here, please always be on your guard. Especially now, since things are heating up. Be careful around here, especially, by the way. As a side note, are you available to help right now? What's this all of a sudden? To tell you the truth, we're handling a request right now. I'm supposed to be teaching some martial arts, but... you could lend me a hand? Why would I? This is a request you're supposed to be doing yourself, right? Yes, but that's not entirely the case. I guess I have to find some other instructor if you don't want to come teach the Moonflower stuff. See ya then. Wait, Chotomate, hold 1 second. Who do you have in mind for the other instructor? Obviously be someone from Heiyu. A lot of members of Heiyu have mastered the Moonflower style, after all. Hell, you might even say the Moonflower style has become synonymous with the Heiyu itself. As the person who instructed them originally, shouldn't you be happy? If you go find one of them, we won't waste the guild's time. So that's why I'll do it. Pride. Reverse pride psychology. Huh? If that's the case, I'll cooperate with the demonstration. Are you really alright with that? Well, I mean, not wrong with the Hei's become representative of the Moonflower style, but inspired is not the source of the style here. In order to spread the teachings of the origin of the Moonflower to the world, I, who represent the style's founding family, must do my best. Really now? Well, whatever the reason, we appreciate your help. Really good at riling people up. Is that how you do things as a fixer? No idea what the heck do you mean? I see, so this is another way of Arkwright Solutions operates. Try not to use this method too often, okay, Fairy? Alright, we'll meet in the park. Yeah, I see you there. Head to the park back with Wang. Alright, looks like we're gonna be doing our demonstration, boys. Hey Gramps, I managed to find someone who could teach the Moonflower style for you, as requested. Is there anything specific I need you to do for your demonstration?
Well, first, I need you two of you to do some practice with the forms I want to teach today. Once that's out of the way, I'm sure you'll be able to put all set on putting a good demonstration together.
I see. That's how Oyutaka is. Got it. I'm ready whenever. I'm good here too.
Today's lesson plan will consist of 5 different moves. The Moonflower's Twin Moons and Crescent Moon stance. The Kunlun's Shattering Fist and Chain Strikes. And lastly, the title style's Gate Crashing Elbow. What the?
So we assume that I'm handling the Kunlun style, and the Little Miss Racer over here is handling the Moonflower, who's taking on Taito. The Gate Crashing Elbow is a move I'm pretty sure I've seen before. Specifically, I think Zin has used it a few times. What the? Gate Crashing Elbow? If it's the move that I think it is, the fact that I've seen it so much should let me replicate it just fine. Is that so? Then I'll leave that one to you. I guess we're just spectators here, Fairy. Yep, do your best, you two.
Alright, let's get to practicing.
Whenever you're ready, let's get to it.
Then, Moonflower style Twin Moons. Moonflower style Crescent Moon stance. Kunlun style Shattering Fist. Kunlun style Chain Strikes. And title style Gate Crashing Elbow.
Wow, that's so cool.
And there, that should be all we're teaching today. Think you got them all memorized?
I remember. No worries, I've got it. It shouldn't be a problem for me either.
In that case, get ready for the full demonstration.
After a brief wait, people are gathered in the park for the demonstration, and Vaughn and Zhao Lin's performance finally begin.
Today, I'll be having these two demonstrate 5 different techniques for you to learn. Make sure to watch them carefully. And with that out of the way, let's begin. Third form, the Moonflower style's Twin Moons.
Choices to a palm check both hands, with palm check with one hand. First choice.
Play 8 form, Kunlun style Shattering Fist.
Strike upward with the back of your face, strike downward. First choice.
The 10th form, the title style Gate Crashing Elbow.
Step forward with your elbow. Second choice.
15th form, the Moonflower style's Crescent Moon stance.
Second choice.
And finish with the 21st form, the Kunlun style Chain Strikes.
A splendid showing! Woo, that was so cool, honestly.
Thanks to you two, today's demonstration was complete without a hitch. Young people are so reliable these days. Ho 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 ho.
And you may need help tomorrow too, sir?
Like tomorrow my back should be fine again, so I should be getting back to teaching lessons myself.
Are you sure you'll be okay? If you can't manage to teach tomorrow, I'll come do it for you again. Although, the way you run your demonstration is pretty tough. It makes me think that you didn't just start doing this for your health.
Oh, it seems I'm in trouble, so you notice, have you? That's right, when I was but a youth, I stole these techniques from each style's schools and repeatedly challenged fierce competitors. I spent my days as a blood-stained warrior with a fist of darkness who beat many masters with their styles broken beyond repair. They call me the Lone Fist of the Bloody Haze Wang. That is a very long title. Lone Fist of the Bloody Haze. It's the first time I ever heard such a title. Oh, of course you wouldn't know. I only just made it up after all. For fuck's sakes. Come again. I wanted a cool title like that for such a long time. How about you start calling me from now on? Humanary little. Why in the world would I call you that? I'm embarrassed I believed you for even 1 second. I guess you got us. I see, I allowed myself to be made a fool yet again. We really are one energetic old man, aren't you, Gramps? Really okay not getting anything out of this? I could give you half my cut for all your help. No, I'm fine. Your group should take the whole reward. After all, this wasn't a request made through the guild or anything. I'm just happy knowing I was able to spread different forms of a martial art I practice. Plus, it let me get closer to look at you, Spriggans. You Spriggans, meaning you weren't just taking a look at Vaughn? I was wondering if I get the chance to help your little solutions group. From which I can tell, you seem pretty good kids. Hey, you really think so? As for the Spriggan, well, I thought he was an underhanded sicko or something, but I don't think it's possible for someone to reach that level of martial skill without some serious training and years of it. I'm starting to understand why Zin would place his trust in you. I'm not that good. I was just blessed with a great teacher. But trust me, even if you trust me a tiny bit now, it should make it easier for us to work together going forward. I'll be prepared to do just that.
これで解決だ。よし、いい感じだ。
入金を確認したわ。
Ooh, there we go. Law. That was pretty good for a quest. I like this. That's pretty good. Okay, return to the chapter 2 sheet. Talk to Maxim. Okay, boys. I think we're gonna end off today's episode on a high note. So yeah, next time on Kuro no Kiseki, we're gonna be continuing exploring Langport and try to do the main story after we've done some quests. Or we already finished quests. I'll see you guys all next time.